Hi guys, my name is Surasit from Design Code. Today, you will learn how to design a flight booking app from scratch in Figma. The UI design should be simple, clean, and easy to navigate. We will start by laying out the homepage by creating the layout. We will use the iOS 16 UI kit and create the light mode for the app. Then move on to designing a custom tab bar that you can use across all of your page. We will design the booking page and cover the basic of glass morphism and how you can apply it to your design. We will design a ticket shape layout. And finally, we will create the boarding pass that display information about your itinerary, making it look more like an actual ticket using the dimorphism style. Before starting, you will need to get a copy of the iOS 16 UI kit to help you start designing for iOS. We're going to use the Prompt Font by Google Font, and we're going to use the SF Symbol browser, and we're going to use another plugin, Beautiful Shadow. Allows you to create beautiful shadow in just one click. And we're going to use image from Unsplash. And the last thing that you will need is my Figma file. We are ready. Let's do it. Thanks to Play, this video is completely free. Play lets you quickly design and prototype mobile app. You can preview your design on your device where you create it using native iOS feature and share it with a sample URL. It's available for iPhone and iPad. Also, you can collaborate in real time on your design system with your team. Create high fidelity, micro interaction, and complex gesture like penning, dragging, and advanced scroll trigger. Your design can also be imported from Figma, which is very useful. Try Play for free. So we're going to click on the plus, add new page. So we're going to design on this page. Click on F, select iPhone 14 Pro. We're going to add a background color. Go to Fill, choose Linear. Top color is going to be. Second color is 100. We're going to set 50 on the corner radius. We're going to name the layer home page. And I'm going to show you how to use the iOS 16 UI kit. Go to Asset, click on the book theme library. So once you have the copy, you have to activate it. And now you can use from the asset. Or you can simply take directly in the Figma file. Go to component, click on the component that you want. Right click, copy, and paste to your page. Align top and horizontal center. Now we need a home indicator. Also, I put in the asset file, the home indicator and the status bar. Align button and horizontal center. We're going to create an avatar. Use ellipse, click on O. Size is going to be 44 by 44. Fill with a image. So right click, plugin, and Unsplash. Choose a random image. Write a name. Click on T, or you can click text here. We're going to use the prompt font and bold, size 20, auto width, and text align left. The color is black. So I'm going to align in the middle with the avatar. And the spacing is going to be 16. Click on option to see the spacing. Select the text and the avatar. We're going to put them in a frame. Name it by top navigation. Now the spacing from the status bar is 16 and from the left 20. Now we're going to create a tab card. Create a rectangle. The size is 353 by 200. Horizontal center, spacing 24. So right click, we're going to choose the image from Unsplash again. We're going to use this photo. Right click and click on frame selection. Set the corner to 20 and click content. Name by top card. Go to the asset. I need this wallpaper. So instead of designing a blob, a wave, you can just simply use a wallpaper to your design. So I'm going to put inside the frame. So pass here. X position is going to be negative 1715 and then Y position negative 240. Go to layer and we're going to choose color dodge and we're going to reduce the opacity to 60%. Okay, and the reason why I do that, because I want to add more color to my image. If we hide it, so you can see the difference. With the wallpaper, my image is more colorful. Use Auto Age. The size 34. The color is black, 60%. Go to paragraph spacing, 8. The spacing from the top is going to be 24. Okay, now we're going to create category. Click on F. 60 by 86. Name flight. Inside the frame, we're going to create a circle. So use ellipse. Click on the frame again. I'm going to remove the color. Click on the ellipse, fill with the color white. 60%. Stroke. Color black. Overlay. Center. So we have to unclip content and you choose center. Okay, now we need icons from the plugin, except symbol, or you can go to the asset file. So now we need airplane. Change the size to 24 and the color is going to be. So you're going to align in the middle of the circle. Go to rotation, set 40. Now we're going to group them together, name by icon. Regular 13, color black, auto width and text align left. We're going to align in the middle with the ellipse. So the spacing is going to be 4 between the circle. Okay, now we have to duplicate 3 more. Okay, select everything, add an auto layout, spacing 24, and the horizontal center, spacing from the top 24. Okay, now we're going to create layout. Use rectangle 168 207. Set 16 on the corner radius. Select the ellipse, copy the property, and then pass property. Set back 16 on the corner radius. Right click, put in a frame, name it by Paris. Use again rectangle 152 by 140. So spacing is going to be 8 from the top, from the left and right. So we're going to select the top left and right corner, set 8 on the corner radius. Now we're going to fill with the image from Unsplash. So choose your destination. I'm going to take Paris. Click on T, Paris, all 15, auto reach and adding left, color black, duplicate, regular 13. Select the two text, add auto layout, spacing 0. Spacing is going to be 8, 8, and 8. Go to asset, take location icon, select location and the frame, add in another auto layout, spacing 8, and the spacing is going to be 8, 8, and 8. I need a light icon. This one. Change to color white, size 17, add auto layout, send to Alima, put inside the Paris frame. So I'm gonna put at the corner of the image. So the spacing on the frame is 8 and 8. I don't like this empty space. So I'm gonna add some detail. I'm gonna add a rating. Take back friends. I'm gonna put opacity to 16. Okay, the size is gonna be 13. So we're gonna align with the baseline. Use ruler. So baseline is invisible line. And for the icon, I'm gonna change again the size to 11. Spacing is gonna be 4. So I'm gonna group them, name by rating, and make sure it's inside the frame. So now we're gonna name the layer. So now we're gonna duplicate like the two, add auto layout, spacing 16, link horizontal center. Now we're gonna change the image and the text. So I'm going to select another image. And now it's missing a title here. Explore destination. Choose bold. The size 17. Spacing is 20. And 16. Now I'm gonna put them in a frame. Spacing from the category 24. Now I'm gonna duplicate. Spacing is going to be 24. Change the title to best offer. So I'm gonna ungroup rating and delete the star. So it's going to be a price. I'm gonna choose bold. And the spacing is gonna be 8. Click on the frame and clip content. The title is two line. Put 18 instead. First, we have to name the layer. The last thing, we want to create a tab bar. Create a rectangle. Size is 393 by 92. Align bottom. The color is going to be 60%. Stroke color black. Outside. Add effect. Background blur 100. Okay, so we need plan, ticket, search, notification, and person. So we're gonna add an auto layout of 44 by 44. Select everything, add auto layout, and the spacing is going to be 35. I'm gonna take my home indicator and put it at the top. Adding horizontal center, and the spacing is going to be 0 from the home indicator. Okay, now I'm gonna click on the booking, click on the icon, click on the eyes. I'm gonna add the same icon in here. So I'm gonna duplicate this one. I'm gonna make it bigger. Press on key on your keyboard. It's going to keep the same proportion. width size to 50 instead, and horizontal. So I'm gonna modify a little bit. Click on the first vector. Instead of white, I'm gonna take black. I'm gonna select the vector again. I'm gonna add a stroke 0.5. Choose overlay. So I'm gonna select which side. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna create a curve shape in here. Click the rectangle. Go to edit. I'm gonna add a point here. I'm gonna move down. Select the 3 point, set 10 on the corner. I'm gonna move it again. Click back the rectangle. Select stock, choose overlay. Change the width size to 0.5. Select the frame, go to selection color, change it to white. Do you remember which icon is in the middle? So I'm going to duplicate. Pass here. So we're gonna place at the middle, change the color to white. And by the way, you can change the color of the background of your canvas. I changed the color to a dark color so we can see more the design. Now let's go to the next step. In this section, we're going to design the book in fly screen. But before, we're going to group the tab bar because in the first part, I forget to do that. So we're gonna duplicate the home page. Name by book view fly. So we're gonna delete the category, the layout, the tab bar, best offer. I'm gonna select the frame. The color of the top, I'm gonna keep it like that, but we're going to change the color at the bottom. Click on the top card. We're going to ungroup, delete the text and the rectangle. Now go back to asset, bring the planet, go to X position, negative 168 and 182. And I'm going to create a frame of the same dimension of the iPhone. So click on F, name by background. Okay, I'm going to remove everything. Inside the group, I'm going to place the wallpaper and the image inside. And we're going to click content. And now I need a plane. Go to X position 0, Y position 1, 3, 4. Now we're gonna take the wallpaper, put at the top like this. So you can see that my planet is more colorful. And we're gonna add more depth to the illustration. Start with the plane. Gonna add shadow. Go to effect, drop shadow. Color black, 14, blur, 20. Take the planet now. Go to effect. It's going to be negative 10 and negative 10 and 100. So the color is going to be 100. So now I'm going to create a bottom sheet. Use glass morphism style to make the design more interesting. So create a rectangle. The size is 393 and 560. Adding bottom 10%. But now it's too transparent. We need to add background blur. So let's say 30. So you can see that we can still see the planet behind. And this is what I want. I'm gonna add stroke, color white, 40. And I'm gonna choose outside. Okay, now let's create the layout. So I'm gonna keep it very simple. Create a rectangle, 353 by 403, adding horizontal center. Color white, so it's gonna be lighter than the background. Gonna reduce to 60. Corner radius set to 20. Add stroke, color black, overlay. Go to effect, we're gonna add background blur to 60. We're gonna add drop shadow, color black 16, choose overlay, 20 and 14. Spacing is 73 from the bottom, like this. Now inside, create another rectangle. The size is 321 by 38, adding horizontal center, so spacing is 16. Set 16 to the corner radius. For more contrast, I'm going to change the color. Instead of white, I'm going to choose black and choose overlay. Add stroke, again, overlay. Change the width to 0.5, add effect, background blur to 60. On top of that, we're gonna use text again. It's going to be location. The size is 13. The spacing is gonna be 8 and 16. I'm gonna duplicate the text, change to Montreal, Canada, change to regular, and the size is gonna be 15. The spacing is gonna be 8 from the left. Change the opacity to 60. The spacing is 4 between the title and the layout. Now, select the rectangle and Montreal together. We're gonna put in a group, and then select the group and the title, put in another group, and name it by location. Now we're gonna duplicate. Spacing is between is gonna be 16. We're gonna change to destination. So I'm gonna choose Tokyo. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate and it's gonna be for passenger. Duplicate again. Spacing 16. And the rectangle, we're gonna change the width size to 152. And it's going to be departure. And voila. So the spacing between is 16. Okay, now we have to name the layer. So I'm gonna select return and departure and another group. Okay, so we're gonna create a button, search flight, choose bold and go to type setting, uppercase. Now we're gonna add auto layout. So go to fix 8, change to 38 and center alignment. Horizontal padding, put 20. Go to fill, choose linear. Top color is going to be bottom color, put 100, 16 other corner radius, effect, drop shadow, 10, 20. The spacing from the top is 24. So I want the spacing to be 24 by 24. I'm gonna add more age to 406. And voila. So now we are missing some information. So we're gonna create a category. So go to asset, gonna need the tree icon. Let's take this one. Add auto layout, fix width and fix 8. Size gonna be 24 by 24. Center alignment, fill, choose linear. First color is second color. Set the corner radius to 50. Click on text, one way. The size 15. The width and align left. Choose regular. Color black 60%. Add an auto layout. Go to fix age and 44. Okay, I'm gonna take the text. I'm gonna change the size to 30 instead. And the alignment. Select the frame and the icon. Add another auto layout. So it's gonna be hug content. Spacing between item is gonna be 5 and horizontal padding 5. We're gonna add fill and we're gonna use the same property of this rectangle. Voila, gonna be 0.5 instead. So we're going to name the layer. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna change the icon to this one. So take one way, click the text, spacing is gonna be 0, and it's gonna be 5 instead of 10. This is 0. Okay, now we're gonna duplicate again. We're gonna change the icon. Gonna add auto layout. It's going to be horizontal direction. Spacing is going to be 8. So the spacing is 24 from the top and 20 from the left. And now click on the round frame. So select fill, go to linear, top color is going to be at the bottom. It's going to be click on the icon. I'm going to change the direction. So the dark color is going to be on top. So the illusion when you select the button is going to be press, choose linear. Gonna be 2, 2, and 4. The color is 100. Add another inner shadow, -2, -2, 4, and the color is 100. Select back the frame. Put 100 on the opacity. Gonna change the stroke. Linear. Top color is white. Bottom black. Gonna change to 30% like this. This is going to be the selected. So we're gonna change to bold. Color white. 100. This icon, I'm gonna change to white. Okay, so now we have to on rooftop navigation, delete avatar. We're gonna change to alley in the center. Now we need a chevron icon. Chevron left. Size 17. Add an auto layout. Fixed width, fixed 8. 44 by 44. Santa Lima. So the spacing is going to be 20. So I'm going to add an auto layout. And the spacing from the top is 16. Make sure to bring it inside the frame. Name it by dot navigation. And voila, let's go to the next step. We're going to do a cleanup of the layer. Select a rectangle, location, destination, passenger, date, right-click frame. Name it by card. This is the base. Click on the base, right-click frame. I'm gonna remove of the background. Okay, so now it's more clean. In this section, we're going to design the Select Your Flight. Duplicate Book Your Flight, rename it by Select Your Flight. Change the title to Select Your Flight. Go to background and delete the plain image. So we're gonna move the planet. Gonna be -5, 1, and then Y117. Click on the base. Gonna change the H side to 582. So we have to change the frame 582. So we're going to delete category cards. Okay, now we're going to create the distance between the location and the destination. Click on T, Y, U, L. Change the size to 15. Add auto layout. Fixed size, fixed 8, 44 by 44. center lima. Go to fill, set 50 on the corner radius, color is white, reduce the opacity to 30%, add stroke, color white, choose overlay. Go to effect, background blur, bend. I'm gonna reduce the opacity to 60. Name the layer, duplicate. So we're gonna add shadow because the layout is floating. Wipe 20, blur 10. So we're going to copy the property and pass to this one. So now we're gonna draw a line between the two locations. Okay, I'm gonna change the width size to 0.5. We're gonna do the same thing. Click on L, or you can go here. We're gonna draw a line. Put 0. Here the size is gonna be 284. Go to Edit, Bend Tool, pull up like this. The color is black. Gonna change the width to. Go to Advanced Stock Setting, choose Dash. I'm going to reduce opacity. 30. Okay, I'm gonna name my layer before I forget. I'm gonna place it below the tool layout. Group them together. Now we need a plane. Better change the size to 30. So I'm gonna follow the curve and move in the same direction, -4 and the rotation line. And make sure that the icon is inside the group of the distant group. We have to make the plane floating, so go to Effect, Drop Shadow, 20, 10. Opacity 50. We're going to design the ticket shape layout. We're going to start with rectangle. The size 3 by 3 and 120. Set 20 on the corner radius. Use ellipse. I'm going to change the color so we can see. 30 by 30. So the spacing is going to be 54 from the top and 36 from the bottom. We're going to duplicate and stop when you see the red line. Now we're going to select the true ellipse and the rectangle. Go to Boolean group and subtract selection. Now we have a ticket shape layout. So we're going to fill with the color white, reduce the opacity to 80. Then we're going to add stroke, choose linear. First color is white, at the bottom black. Choose overlay, change the width size to 0.5. We're going to write information inside the ticket. So we need the time, the location, the date. Size 15. Choose bold, duplicate. The name of the airport, reduce opacity to 60. Add auto layout, shift 8, facing 0. Duplicate the frame. You're going to do the spacing after that. Click on the frame, change the direction to right. Now let's write the duration. Change the size to 30. Select the icon and the text in the auto layout. Make sure to center lima. Make sure to put inside the frame. Name the layer. Take duration, make sure it's in the center. So it's supposed to be 21 from the top, 63 from the bottom, and 160 from the right and left. Okay, now we're going to draw a line here. Make sure it's 0 in the rotation. And now we're going to align in the center and the curve here. So it's going to be a separator. So it's going to be 320, choose dash 4. So it's going to be 100, color black, and choose overlay. Write Air Canada. So you can write any airline that you want. Size 50. Spacing from the bottom is going to be 16 and 24 from the left. And now we're going to duplicate, and we need a price. Okay, so select everything and put in a frame. Duplicate. So I want 4 tickets. Select the 4 ticket frame. Add an auto layout 16 and the spacing between them. On top of that, we are going to add the date selected, the number of passenger, and the class. Clear rectangle 168 44, corner radius 16. You're gonna copy the property of the ticket and pass to this one. We have to set 60 and the corner radius. We need a calendar icon, change the size 17, add an auto layout 44 by 44. Don't forget to center alignment. And I'm gonna place on top of the rectangle on the left side. Write a date, size is 15. Put on top of the rectangle. I'm gonna put it in the middle. And the spacing from the icon is 8. So I'm gonna group them together. It's gonna be passenger. Change the icon to a person. Change the size 70. Place to replace. The spacing is gonna be 20 from the top, 20 from the left and right. Okay, I need more space, so I'm gonna take the ticket shape. I'm gonna move down. Create another rectangle. 353 by 44. Set 60. The corner radius. Spacing 20 from the left. Select the Search Apply button, copy the property, and paste to the new rectangle. Inside, I'm going to write the category that I choose, and I'm going to go with economic. So we have to go back to type setting and click on the hash type. I'm going to group them together. We have to change all the information. So I'm going to put some music and I'm going to do it faster. In this section, we will design the last screen, the boarding pass. To make it more unique, we're going to use the neuromorphism style, which creates the effect that the ticket is coming out of the printer. So we're going to duplicate, we're going to rename to boarding pass. And the screen, the background must be clean. The hero of the screen is going to be the ticket. So we have to delete background, bottom. We're going to delete everything except the status bar. So we're going to change the title. Select home page. Going to copy the property and pass to this frame. Clear rectangle, 325. Corner radius 5. Go to fill. The color is going to be We're gonna add inner shadow, 2, 5, 10. Color is 100. Add another inner shadow, color 100, -1, -1, and 4. Select one of the ticket shape. You're gonna copy, you're gonna paste in the screen. We're gonna change the size, place at the middle. Go to edit, select the corner of the top, and now we have to move 210 pixels. And the shortcut is and your keyboard. So you're gonna select the up, you're gonna press shift at the same time. And every time you press one time is 10 pixels. So now we're going to move 21 times. We're gonna do the same thing at the bottom. So select the two corner at the bottom. This time we're gonna move down 24 times, the down key. So you must have the H2570. Okay, now we're gonna change the width size here. 285. I'm gonna align in the middle. I'm gonna stop where is the red line. Go to edit, select this point, place it where is the link here. Like this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Take this point, move where is the line, stop here, bring the line and stop here. For the moment, I'm gonna hide the stop. Now we're gonna fill inner. So we're gonna place horizontal like this. First color is, so I follow the shadow of the hole, so you can see that. So the second color is, and I'm gonna keep this color to white, but 100. So you can see that it's create a line here. And for this color is white, but 60%. Put back the outline. This one, I'm gonna put 0. Again, 0. And then add another color next to it. And it's 100 color white. At the bottom is color black. And voila, we are done. So let's go to the next step. Now we're gonna use a plugin. Go to plugin, beautiful shadow. So you can see it's very easy. So we just going to create shadow and just one click with beautiful shadow. So you have the direction. So the circle is like the sun. So the sun is on the left. So you can see that the shadow is on the right. But I'm gonna place it at the top like this. So you can play with the distance. I'm gonna place like this and apply. Voila! And just one click. Okay, next step, we have to put all the information about your itinerary. So go to asset. So I'm gonna click this one. Gonna place at the top left. So the spacing is going to be 16 from the top 18. Now we're gonna write a date. Regular, 13. And we're going to align with the Air Canada baseline. Use ruler. So at the top, go to view. Next to edit, ruler. I'm gonna add a red line and stop where is the baseline. I will use ruler to make sure it's good. Now the spacing, 16 again. Okay, I'm gonna copy information here. So we're gonna copy the location frame that we did in the last screen. Spacing 16. I'm going to change the icon to 50 instead. Okay, we're going to create a separator. Use line 284. Make sure to put 0. Put it in the center. Go to dash. Choose dash. I'm going to copy the property of this separator and I'm going to pass to this one. Spacing 16. Class to width. I'm going to duplicate. Economy size 15. Choose regular. Reduce opacity 16. Gonna group them together. Spacing 0. And it's going to be top left Figma. Gonna place the spacing 16 and 16. Duplicate. We're gonna change to gate. Let's see, 8. For this one, I'm gonna put in the middle center. So it's gonna be right Figma. Spacing again 16. Name the layer. I'm gonna select the text, change the size. I think it's too big, so we're gonna change it to 30 instead. I'm going to select the 4 frame, add auto layout, spacing between them 24, spacing from the top 16, and from the edge size gonna be 20 and 21. I'm gonna duplicate. Okay, I'm gonna change the separator. Gonna choose solid instead. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this separator. Spacing 16. In this place, we're gonna add passenger and the number of the seat. But before, let me adjust the size of this one. So it's gonna be 260. Make sure it's 0 on the rotation and make sure that it's in the center. I'm gonna copy this avatar. I'm gonna place in here. Click the ticket shape, go to edit, select the curve, and we're going to move down and stop where is the separator. Okay, now we're gonna write a name. And then to layout, spacing 8. We're gonna use this icon. This symbol is not from SF symbol, it's from Figma community. I'm gonna add auto layout, spacing is gonna be 4. And I'm going to align with the avatar like this. Voila. Now you need a scan. So you can find in the asset page. I'm gonna take this one and pass here. The spacing is gonna be 32 from each side. Now the last step, we're gonna create the print button. The size is 15, regular, into which color black. We're gonna add auto layout, fix 8, 44. Now we need another icon. Go to accept symbol, and we're gonna take this one, change this size to 17, add an auto layout. Gonna change the size to 44. By 44, centering mark. Select the two, add another auto layout. Make sure to put inside the frame. So spacing between items 0. Horizontal and vertical padding 5. Centering mark. Go to fill, go to linear. First color at the top is going to be second color, 100. Better place in diagonal like this. Corner 20. We're gonna add a outline. Linear, first color white, at the bottom black, 100. Overlay inside and change the width to 0.5. Add drop shadow 10. Lower 20. Color black 20%. Spacing 32. Go to fill, linear, top color, second color, add inner shadow, -3, -2, 3. Color is 100. Sorry, it's not 3, it's -2. Add another inner shadow, 2, 2, 3, 100, and voila. And I will have to change the corner, so it's gonna be 15. And voila. So we are done. So congratulations, guys. I hope that you like this course and you like the video. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much and see you next time.